zipper, if you choose to have your zipper in the back, you will need the 0.5 inches to attach the zipper as your seam allowance. So I'm going to measure from the edge 0.5 inches. So I'm going to label this center back. Then from here all the way to here, I'm going to measure 1/4 of my waist measurement. So whatever the waist measurement is, you divide it by 4. So in this case, the client's waist measurement is 35 inches. So I divided 35 inches by 4 and I got 8.75. So I'm going to measure 8.75 inches this way. Then from this point, I'm going to measure the width of the waistband. How thick do you want it to be? So I like to put mine around 3 inches or 2.5 inches. So in this case, I'm going to go with 2.5. So I'll measure 2.5 upwards. And then I'm going to connect the dots. Like that. Then I'm going to measure from here as well, 2.5 inches. Then I'm going to connect these two. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to find the midpoint of here and here. So to get the midpoint, you just place your tape there. Then you fold it by half, like this. And this will be your midpoint. Same thing up here. You just stretch out your tape measure. And then you look for the midpoint by folding your tape measure up to the point where it meets the line, and then you... Okay. So from there, since you know our natural waist is curvy, so some parts go in, and especially when you're making skirts, you tend to put darts. So when you put it, our waist will not be, you know, square or straight. It's going to be curved. So you need to add a curve to your waistband as well. So from here, I'm going to go up 0.5 inches, half an inch, and the same thing here, half an inch. Then using a curved ruler, I'm going to connect this point to this point. If you don't have a curved ruler, then you can just, you know, just use a straight ruler and attach it from the midpoint to this point you created, half an inch on this line. So I'm going to do that. Curved ruler, I'm just going to join it together. Then of course from here, I'm going to attach the line. And there you have it. This will be your center back. So what I'll do here now is add a seam allowance all through. So I'm going to add seam allowance there. I'm going to add seam allowance there. have your center back here. You have your little extra half an inch here where you can put your zipper if you want to put a zipper in the back. If not, then you just fold it in. So I'm just going to cut this out. In my case, I choose to have a little bit extra, maybe about, I choose to have my zipper on the side. So I'm going to add a little extra here so I can be able to, you know, pull in some extra allowance if I need to attach, if I need to make my band longer, maybe to put in a fastener like a hook or, you know, something of the sort, to be able to give my client more more fastening on the skirt or the trouser. So this extra is for that purpose. But if you don't want to, then you just don't need it. You can just have your zipper in the back. So I'll cut this out. So for the center front will be really easy because all I have to do is just place this one. Although because we don't have any zipper on the front, so I'll just fold this one like this, place this here, make sure it's straight. And then just trace all through. Okay. I'll have to fold this part here too because I'm just going to attach the front as is. I'm going to attach the side seam. So I'll fold this. Make sure it's straight. Attach this and then just trace all around. So I'll trace that. Okay, so after tracing the center part or the center part of the band, this is what you get. Of course, because there's no zipper in the front, opening in the front, it's on fold. So to trace, you have to make sure you fold this part in and then you trace out the front piece like this. So after you trace out, this is what you get. Remember, the seam allowance is included. That's why it's labeled here that the seam allowance is included. Then you cut two pieces. You cut because you will need to enclose the band in one, so make sure you cut two pieces of each. Then for this part, this extra part is the one where you can add extra fastening if you like. If you don't want to, then you can just close it. And always remember that it's going to be on one part of the band, so it's not the whole band, it's just one part of the band. So this is the back piece and this is the two pieces. So I cut this out already. So what you will do is you will put this, you will take the front piece, the right side, sorry, the wrong side. I'll just label the wrong side. So you will iron this onto the wrong side like this. Then once you do that, you attach it together. Of course, you will get fusible interfacing. Then you're going to turn this and then once you sew it together, you're going to flap, you open the flap like this. Then top stitch. So I have now attached the waistbands together. As you can see, I've put the interfacing inside as well. It's the interfacing, this other side. So as you can see, it's actually coming together. So this is the extra part. I don't know if you can see, but this is the extra part where I'm going to put the fastening. This is the extra part where I'm going to put the fastening. As you can see, it's not all together. So this part will be joined to the zipper on the side, and then this one will be used to overlap it with a fastener. So what I'll do now is open this. Sorry, it's not all fitting on the frame. So I'm going to put them together like this. Then I'm going to stitch on the top all the way around. As you can see, the skirt is now done with the pockets, an invisible zipper, and of course when making the band there's that extra part, so this is what you use it for, to be more convenient for the client to wear the skirt.